All right, everybody. So let's talk about the TRF. Everything I'm gonna tell you is how to get the full credit on the TRF. Is everybody clear so far? All right. So if you go in CTLS, this is what y'all looking at. You always gonna have your TRFs here. Does that make sense to everybody? Now you can see I already got them planned out, but forgive the dates because we obviously we're not in March, are we? Okay. But you're gonna have one every week unless I tell you otherwise. Does that make sense to everybody? They typically not gonna be live until like a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. For the simple fact, I'm not trying to get you to do TRFs that's a week old. I'm trying to make them kind of new, so you can know they'll be there by Monday morning. Does that make sense, to everybody? So your first TRF is gonna be due tonight, which is the 10th by 11:59. You are not able to submit these late. Do not go and try to submit somewhere else because you have not submitted your TRF. By submitting your work somewhere that is not the correct spot does not mean you submitted your work. Does that make sense, to everybody? Okay. Now, um, this video here goes through what a 60-second speech is, and then here are some examples of TRFs on the flip grid. Now, let me say this: Flipgrid is about to leave soon, so I'm trying to download these for y'all can see those. Does that make sense, to everybody? But we're gonna work on that. But the main thing we're gonna be doing the first week of tutorials is doing those 60-second speeches. Does that make sense? So for if you meet me on Wednesday, Thursday, that's the main thing we're doing. And of course, getting you in the groups just get used to that part. In other words, you're gonna write on the board, do your 60-second speech. That's pretty much all you're doing for that first one. And any kind of time out that you still want to work together and get help, that's fine. But we're just getting y'all set up to how to do the full tutorial. Make sense, to everybody so far? All right. Now, in your resources is where you're gonna have all these documents I'm about to show you. So first and foremost, this is your TRF. Does everybody see this? Now, be very clear. TRFs are due every Tuesday night via CTLS. Does that make sense? You are never going to be allowed to work on TRFs in class. Now, if you do it before the bell rings, that's one thing. You can do that. Before the bell rings, it's totally your time. Do what you need to do. Does that make sense to everybody? You understand that? Say yes. Okay. After that bell rings, if I see you over here digitally working your TRF, I am not taking it. Does that make sense to everybody? And the reason I say that is this: things are going to happen. If for some reason you forget to turn your TRF in on those Tuesday nights by 11:59, you can still bring me a hard copy, but it has to be a TRF. Does everybody follow me there? It can't be where you used to get a piece of paper and try to do all the materials. That never works out well, and it really messes up the TRF process. Is everybody clear? You have your own responsibility. You can go to the media center. You can print those off before school, anything you want. Does that make sense? I am not printing them for you. You have the responsibility of doing your own TRF. Is everybody clear so far? Okay. So now let's say, for example, today is Tuesday. Y'all want me to meet with me until Thursday, right? So let's say something happens, you don't submit yours tonight. Okay, cool. Let it go. Make sure you have that hard copy when you walk in the door Thursday. Does everybody follow? Can you do it in class on Thursday? Can you do it at 8:21 on Thursday? Does everybody understand what I just said? Okay. Now that's the first thing. Now, the whole tutorial process worth 50 points. 20 points is just a TRF. You still got these other 30 to get when you're in class. Is everybody clear there so far? Okay. Now, for all these sections, these are things I've already told to you before. But I'm going to say it again. Topic and essential question. Who recalls what I say goes there? Your focus notes. Give me I prefer a link because it's a lot cleaner to make sure that link works. Because guess what? This is also a focus note check that I'm doing every single week. Is that right clear there? Does that make sense? Should you give me focus notes that you know suck? Probably not, right? Remember, focus notes are Cornell notes, mind map notes, or outline notes. Is everybody clear there? Can I just see your paper because I'm looking at it? A worksheet a teacher gave you is not focus notes. I don't care if the teacher made Cornell notes. The teacher made it. Did you make it? You have to make your own notes. Well, Dr. Till, well, why do I gotta do that? Because I'm making sure you synthesize the material to make sure you really understand what you do and you do not know. So just looking at somebody's note sheet is not it. Is everybody clear there? Right now for my honors U.S. history class and my AP African Studies class, I made them Cornell notes. I gave them questions and topics. They got to answer it. Does everybody follow me right there? So if you're taking for that class, can you use that sheet for your focus notes? Convert that into some of your own notes. Does that make sense? Okay. Is everybody clear there? Any questions? So right here, what you do, just put the topic like whatever it is. So like some MLA formatting. And then you give me a copy of your notes right here. If it's a picture, like you know how we did with the e-binders, you can do that. But make sure that it's a clear picture. Does everybody know what clear picture mean? So would you put a bad picture of yourself on IG? Don't give me a bad picture here. Does that make sense? Use that same filter using IG or TikTok here. Does that make sense? And we all know what I'm talking about. True or false? And if no other reason, use Adobe Scan. If you use a scanning app on your phone, it always will come out clear to just taking a regular old picture. If you ain't got room, delete some of those pictures and videos you got of yourself, and you'll have room. It is worth your grade. Does that make sense? Is everybody clear there? Adobe Scan is an easy one you can use because you already have free Adobe access through your student email accounts here in Cobb County. So I'm telling you to download the app. That way you can actually make it, because all you gotta do is put your phone here. It will do all the work for you, and then make it clear for you as well. Does that make sense? Okay, that's number one. Number two, your initial question has to be something you made based off of your notes. Is everybody clear? Yes. Everybody have name tins, right? Use those Costa level questions to make your own initial question. Is everybody clear there? Does that make sense? Put your source. Your source 95% of the time should be what? Your notes. And don't just say my notes. Say focus notes for biology, focus notes for English, what have you. Does that make sense? You always want to be clear and specific. Y'all didn't see yesterday, but the other class saw. I grade these TRFs in 20 minutes because I'm looking for only specific things. If you don't have it, I grade you accordingly, which is where some of y'all see those. Does everybody got me on that? I got y'all done in 15 minutes. I am reading the TRF, but I'm looking for specific things. I'm really honing in those things. So if it's not there, for example, a lot of y'all maybe got knocked down on steps, right? I'm not saying you didn't have them. I didn't clearly see them though. Step one, step two, step three, step four. Does that make sense? Is that right clear there? The same thing here. What source? Your academic vocabulary. Let me reiterate this to you. Make sure we're very clear. You're not giving me word and definition. What are you not giving me? I want to hear everybody. I am not giving Dr. Tidwell what? I want a complete sentence. Again, show the understanding, show the level of synthesis to whereas you know the word, you know definitions, make a whole complete sentence out of it. Is that right clear there? Just one complete sentence, one vocabulary, another. And that definition is part of that complete sentence. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes. Okay. Yes. Nope. What I would suggest do, because you're typing especially, is just underline or highlight the word. Does that make sense to everybody? Underline and highlight where the vocabulary word is, and y'all know you be good. You be Gucci. Cool? Any questions so far? For your notes? No, you do not have to have a picture, but either a picture or a link. I need to be able to have those notes though. Because one other, again, I'm kind of combining things. If I got to ask for your focus notes, I'm also use that focus notes check. And again, that should be a quick 100. Is everybody clear? The focus notes, again, you're picking the class, right? You're picking your notes. So you should never fail a focus notes check because you're picking your own notes. Yes? Cornell, mind map, or outline. Is everybody clear? What's your question? Okay. Now, what I know about question, again, complete sentences. Is everybody clear? Yes? Y'all are up, y'all still underclassmen, but you're not ninth grade no more, are you? So I need complete sentences. Is everybody clear? Everybody understand what a complete sentence is? Okay. Now, the big part. I'm telling you how I grade you. The back page is all about the critical thinking and analysis. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. This is worth a total of 8 points. The first 2 points are, did you use these symbols? Does that make sense? Did you use one of those symbols? Everybody clear there? Now, that's 2 points on the graphic organizer. Is everybody clear there? Question. If you put a graphic organizer, can you put a link to a graphic organizer? And then can you go to another page? I'm gonna talk about that because it's a yes and no situation there. More of a no, but I'm gonna talk about that. So is everybody full got the idea of the symbols, yeah? Okay. The next thing is gonna be a graphic organizer. If now the graphic organizer should go right here. Does that make sense? Is everybody clear there? Now you have what I would suggest, Because again, I'm grading quickly, am I not? And I don't want to mess up no one's grade. Does that make sense to everybody? So what I am suggesting you do is, I like Canva for this specific thing. And what did I type up here in the search bar? Graphic organizers. Does everybody got me on that? Pick one to use it. Just pick one. Pick one that makes sense though. Does that make sense first though? Pick one that makes sense. Use that graphic organizer, and then you can take a screenshot of that and put directly in your TRF here. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah. Not a whole bunch of extra work, is it? Okay. Does everybody got me there? By having the graphic organizer and the symbols, that gives you the full 4 points. Is everybody clear there? Now, the next thing you get is full points is for the steps. Now, some of these graphic organizers, see, like, look, here's a mind map right here. Does everybody see that? Here's a mind map right here. Yes? So you could also use this for your notes, can't you? Okay. And then this is a free one. This is not something you got to have an account for. And look what grade is for. Grade what? Okay. So that's another option. Now, in some of these graphic organizers, you may, oh, look at this planner, y'all. Just saying, I'm not talking about that no more. But some of these graphic organizers, you might be able to put your steps in. So if it's in your graphic organizers, make sure you say step 1, step 2. Make sure it's clear. Is everybody clear? Otherwise, just type your steps in here, and then you get those 4 steps, your 4 questions. 4 points. Huh? No link. Just just now. Keep in mind, you also do graphic organizers in Microsoft Word. If I'm doing it here I'm in Google Drive. First off, everybody up here that sees these little characters, if you see that on the screen, that means you cannot edit the document. You got to go here to where it says File, either make a copy or download. If you understand that, say yes. All right. If you click here where it says Insert, has everybody got me so far? Look, you have a table, you have a drawing. Y'all follow me so far? A chart. You can make graphic organizers using Google Docs, and the same thing is true for Microsoft Word. Everybody follow? Again, you need to go to Insert, and this is making a table, a drawing. You see you got these lines you can make. Y'all follow me there? You can adjust it. You just got to be creative with it. Is everybody clear there? Okay. Then the last thing you want to have is will be the tutorial question. Write an authentic question about your point of confusion that is different from your initial question. Does that make sense, everybody? Easy way to get 20 points. The other thing I want to make sure you know that I'm really looking at, because I'm trying to put you on groups, is the subject. Be very specific what the class is. The only classes that I accept to make sure we get the most out of the tutorials is going to be your core academic classes, being math, science, English, or social studies. Everybody got me on that? I apologize for any electives. It's just the fact that electives not everybody has. Everybody will have at least one of those 4. And I can put you on the groups and y'all get the most help. But after we get done with our tutorials, we go right into study hall. Then you can start working on those elective work. Does that make sense? Is everybody clear? Is everybody understanding how to do a TRF and what you need to do for the TRF? Okay. Now, in CTLS, you have sample TRFs that you can review. You can also grade them. And like I said, this one here, will this student here get all 8 points? Will they get the steps? That's 4. Will they get the symbols? That's 2. But do they have a very clear graphic organizer? So for me, would they get the graphic organizer? So I mean, they got 6. Still not horrible, right? Is everybody got me on that? Yeah. What you're gonna notice, all the rest of the examples are gonna have graphic organizers in different ways. Remember, also in CTLS, I gave you another document in your resources that tells you how to do graphic organizers. Is everybody clear there? And it gives you example graphic organizers you can use too. I did see some people when they did the paper graphic TRFs last week for the trial run, they use some of those graphic organizers, and that's fine. Is everybody follow? Okay. You also have the scoring sheet, folks. This is your rubric. This is the rubric that you can use and I will be using to grade your TRFs. Does that make sense to everyone? So it tells you your scores. Make sure you have everything in there. Use it almost as a checkoff list. And notice, you get 1 point if initial question is copied, but minimum work is attempted. No graphic organizer is what? Present. So this is not a Dr. T thing. This is an AVID thing. Because I was an AVID tutor, and this is what I mainly learned first, it's what I go by. If you have other AVID teachers, don't trip on it. Okay, cool. But I go by that rubric. Does everybody got me on that? Any questions? No questions? Are you sure? All right, go ahead and rotate seats. Let's get ready to rotate to another topic.